This is MatrixVlog 212. Hello, everybody. So, been having an issue with someone impersonating one of my characters, Joey Jupiter. Now, here's the thing. I have a channel for Joey Jupiter. I think there was maybe 3 videos on there, okay? Never meant to be a regular channel where there's going to be constantly stuff on there, but someone decided to steal the image of Joey Jupiter and create a channel, Joey Jupiter. And then in the video that they made, they're blasting me, cursing me out, and trying to embarrass and harass and bully. And I really can't stand that. I really can't stand that I have to spend my time with YouTube to try to get it down, that it's not that easy to do it half the times, and you have to go through a lot of effort. If I have fans, that's great. If you are fans of MatrixVlog 212 or any of the characters Joey Jupiter, and it's like fans of Joey Jupiter or fans of MatrixVlog 212, that's fine. You know, I have a sense of humor. People put my image on things like Game of Thrones or whatever it is. It's funny. I understand that that's cool. But if you're going to blast me and bash me and harass me and then try to use one of my own characters against me, that pisses me off. That's not cool, especially since each of the characters have their own channel, but it's not to be where they're getting a lot of subscribers. It's just, it exists, right? So, say Joey Jupiter channel doesn't really have that many subscribers, maybe a couple, because nobody really goes there. It's just a character channel, but the bully's trying to get more subscribers than the channel to try to make him appear that he's really Joey Jupiter. And that's really stupid, okay? I don't want people going around using my name or the characters' names and try to wreak havoc amongst the community, because that really pisses me off. And it's one thing if I'm coming on here and saying something, or if I'm mad at somebody, I'll say it here. I don't go around sneakily and do shit like that. Like, if you know I'm mad at somebody, you know MatrixVlog 212 is mad at somebody, and MatrixVlog 212 is on Twitter talking about that person, but I never do it in secret. It's always out in the open, blunt there. So I don't like people creating fake channels, stirring up shit, and I don't even know about it. And the problem is that because I'm not available like I was before, it's more difficult for me, because when this stuff happens, I'm on my way to work and I can't do anything about it. Or I can't do anything about it for days because I'm working. So, I can't devote my full attention to it like I was before. So it's very nerve-wracking. So, just if you want to question if it's me or not, it's pretty obvious. You can contact me on so many different levels, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere, okay? You can leave a comment on this channel. If the person that made the fake Joey Jupiter account is not an enemy, and they just want more Joey Jupiter, then that's one thing. But just say you want more Joey Jupiter, not create a freaking name with my image and, and just go around and try to become a troll. That's not cool. Just go to the comment section and say, hey, just like when I didn't want to do the donut lesson, people wanted me to do the donut lesson. And the next thing you know, Joey Jupiter's doing the donut lesson. So, I listen, I hear you. I try to comment to everybody. But don't go around to get things done to piss me off, because that doesn't work like that. So, just communication with me is fine. And be respectful. If you're going to make videos, I have this one person, and I'm I really don't like to block or silence anybody, but this one person keeps talking shit constantly. Bashing my health, bashing this, bashing that. And I want to be shut the fuck up. And pretty soon he's going to be blocked. But it's just they don't know how to behave. Okay? I don't need to be bullied or harassed or whatever. And the thing is, I'm here to make content for you and for me. And if people don't like it, fine. But I'm not going to cater to, like, you know, people constantly harassing me about my weight and stupid shit. You don't even know what my weight is. So, and my health. Nobody knows about my health. I didn't say anything about my health on here. I'm very healthy. So, lost a lot of weight. In fact, I got to get new clothes now because I lost weight. So I'm going to be doing that today. I got to get new sneakers. Before I go to work overnight, I got to really take care of me and getting my supplies, meaning new polo shirts and new pants and new sneakers. And then, you know, I'm going to be taking care of my teeth soon, like dental issues again, because I had problems with that. But, like, my health is fine. Like, people want to create an illusion based on my videos. Like, and this is what got me pissed. Even some people that I know, like, just because you see me do a donut lesson, right, doesn't mean I'm an unhealthy person, right? I'll have a donut. It's very rare that I complete the donut. I'll eat a half a donut. Maybe I'll finish it once in a while, right? But that's one donut, like, or two donuts every couple of days. It's not like it's done every day. And it's done in moderation. Like, I mean, for one donut I'll have like tons of waters and juices and everything healthy, fruits and, you know, different things that will counteract, like, if it wasn't unhealthy, you know. I don't really reveal a lot about myself, but I try to have like 2 bananas a day, right? I drink a lot of orange juice. We have cases of water. I do drink soda because I need soda, but I have other things to balance out stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate people concerned with my health or saying they're concerned with my health. Maybe they're not concerned with my health. But know that I'm an adult, okay? I'm doing content. I'm doing a review. And I'm not damaging myself. Like, this isn't a video where I'm eating 50 donuts, okay? People need to understand that while I'm reviewing a donut and I'm trying to show different donuts from different donut places, and this all stemmed from when I heard that the UK in Blackpool, I guess, didn't have really donut stuff like that time. My friend pointed it out to me, and I was like, oh, maybe I should do a donut lesson. And that's what it is. Had people criticize me, trolls about, you can't call it a donut lesson. People need to grow up, okay? It's a donut lesson for the people who don't have donut shops or donuts in a certain area of the world. And I don't need to explain myself with that. I don't need to be, like, there's no critique scale where I need to say the measurement of the donut, or, like, I even stopped doing that with Starbucks. I'm like, having the drink. I don't need to put the stats. You want to look at the stats, look them up. Because that's annoying too. Who the hell wants that? So if you're really looking about nutrition or whatever, you can always look up the donut. All you need to know is the place they said and the type of donut, and you can look it up probably. You can Google it. But it's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to laugh. Like, me gobbling down a donut, it's hysterical for some people. And for some people it's not, but then don't watch the video. You know? But nobody should be traumatized that I'm eating a donut on the air. This is getting stupid now. I have actually some people want me to do the donut lesson. They even donated money. They're like, oh, please, you know, whatever. Okay, I didn't think there was an audience for that, but yes, there is. There's an audience for the donut lesson. If there wasn't an audience for the donut lesson, I wouldn't be doing the donut lesson. People really like it. They really like it. It's a success. They want it. And when I say I'm not doing it, they really want it still. Surprise to me. Because I was going to stop until September, and then people are like, oh, man, come on. Like, there's so many places I could go. Okay. So you're going to have Joey Jupiter do the donut lesson for now. Maybe Sky Havoc, maybe Mandakor, maybe Joe Gotts. Maybe I'll do it eventually. But that's it. Like a pizza lesson or Starbucking or whatever. You know, people, when I did it, the donut lesson originally was like a joke. Like, oh, cool, I did one. But the people really love it. And I'm like, oh, I'm glad. Something clicked. They like this. Just like when I was doing Morning with MatrixVlog, right? And I used to do Morning with MatrixVlog a lot when I worked in the morning. So before I went to work or when I went out, it would be Morning with MatrixVlog up until 12 o'clock, right? If it was after 12 o'clock, it was called Moving with MatrixVlog, okay? And then when I would do stuff really late, it would be other titles. But, like, when I didn't do the Morning with MatrixVlog for a while, people were upset. I didn't realize that. Like, I guess it was a thing where they're used to that. They were used to that every day, me talking and walking and whatever, and seeing different areas. If I go this way, I go that way, or whatever. So people really enjoyed that. People were sending me messages that they said, like, when we did podcasts every day, they were listening to us in the car. Whatever, they hook up their phone or whatever, and they just listen to me and Scott or me and Chris and whatever, and people are missing the podcast. So there's an audience for everybody on my channel. People love the podcasts. Some people don't. People love the single videos. Some people don't. People love the food videos. Some people don't. And then the gaming. Gaming is something that's been on my channel for a couple of years now. Like, once I got I had Super Nintendo thing here or there, right? But once I got the PlayStation 4 for myself, because I bought it for the kids, when on St. Patrick's Day of 2018, I bought it for myself, that's when I started doing the gaming thing, okay? And then Dig Dug was my first platinum. So, but I wasn't big with the platinums like I am now. Before, it was like, just starting out, just getting used to the controls, just used to this. But then I started getting more and more serious. And when it has to do with, there was a thing going on in the community, and I just wanted to take a break from everyone and everything and just do my gaming, that's really when the gaming expanded, where it was a sense of urgency with the platinums. If that event didn't happen, I don't know if I would be going constantly with platinums. But I started focusing on trying to get a certain amount of platinums. And again, there's an audience for that, and there's an audience that's not for that. I do comic book reviews on here too. And what I try to do now is, because of stuff to do with YouTube where you could lose your channel, I guess, I try to put content on the second channel and third channel when I can, okay? Again, on my channel, I say we, meaning me and the Real Whovians. We have 1,000 videos on this channel a year or more. And that doesn't count if I do the other channels, okay? But I try to have, it's always imperative for me to have 1,000 videos a year, okay? That's something in my head. I have to have 1,000 videos a year. So before December 11th comes, I have to have 1,000 videos a year. There have been years, I think, where something happened and we went under. And it wasn't it was something bad. And, it wasn't important then to get the 1,000 a year. But that was explainable because, again, it was traumatic stuff happening throughout the year. But for the years that I didn't do 1,000, there'll be a year after that I made up for it to make it that's 1,000. Like, if I was short 100 or 200, we'd have more. So that's what I try to do, is I try to have 1,000 videos a year on my main channel. And now I'm trying to get platinums here and there. I want to expand on the gaming. I want to expand with the equipment. I know that thumbnails is not an issue that I constantly do. And again, it all has to do with time. Because I don't have time, I don't do thumbnails half the time. But when you do thumbnails, yes, you get more views and you get more stuff and you hashtags. Yes, I understand that. It's time consuming. And I have to try to find the time to, even if I make less videos, to get a thumbnail set up. So, because the lighting is terrible, I must admit. Like, once my computer, I got locked out of my own computer. There was a bad update and I could never get administration capabilities again on my computer. I lost my camera. I couldn't even have my camera. I had to use the built-in Dell camera. That was terrible. So I got to get lighting. I know the lighting is bad. So I'm on the process of doing that. Now, people that know me also know that every now and then I'll write a book. It could be the weirdest time where different things affect my mood, and then I'm like not writing a book. And it's very it's very confusing to you guys because it could be something where I've written 100 pages and then I look at it and I throw it out, meaning I say I'm not using this. Not that I throw it out, but I put it to the side, not using this. Happens a lot. You know, the thing is, the next book is book 14, of course. What is it? Well, it keeps changing all the time. I have multiple manuscripts. On a whim, I could be going a completely different direction. So right now, as of today, January 21st, 2021, I am not writing because in my head, I want to really promote my last book, and it didn't get the attention it deserves, only because of the thing that happened where the bookstores shut down and everything, and social distancing. So I'm trying to have a common ground and find a time where this thing opens up and I can promote this book again, and give it the attention it deserves before I jump into all my energies into the new one. I want to make sure that this one shines. Okay, so even if I'm writing a new one, I really want to promote the one that exists. All right, guys, you heard me rant and talk for long enough. I'll try to do more of these videos because I know you guys like that. Maybe I'll do some videos on the road today. All right, take care. Bye for now.